So I quit my job 10 months ago, and August was my best month of self-employment yet. I made $8,661 without a boss, without a clock and time, and without a steady paycheck. For those new here, I quit my 9 to 5 job in software back in November, and I'm trying to maximize my online self-employment income. Today I'll be breaking down all my income sources, my strategy, and my plan moving forward. My goal is to never have a job again and to get back to 10K a month in income consistently. I want to show you what it's like to make money online without having a job and paint a realistic picture of what the entrepreneur life can be like. And before we get started, please let me know in the comments if you want me to keep going with this series. And if you do like this video and the transparency, please like, comment, subscribe, and hype, because apparently hyping a video is a thing now. I don't know. And I'm going to talk about all of this while dropping a nuke in Modern Warfare 2, which is possibly my greatest achievement last month, so I hope you enjoy. First, I want to discuss something about self-employment. It really hasn't been easy. This is not a walk in the park. I know people like to think entrepreneurship's this dream where you're sitting on a beach and traveling and you're not doing any work, and that's a complete lie. Here's the chart of all my self-employment income since quitting my job. So as you can see, I took a big pay cut to go follow my dreams after I quit my job and started going my own way. And it's been very up and down income-wise. Like last month, I only made $3,000. This month, it's well over $8,000. So it's been very volatile, and we're going to get into why later. So I started the year pretty poorly, and my average income for the first 4 months of the year was just about $1,800. I was just figuring things out. I hadn't done much software work yet, but the last 4 months has been a different story. The last 4 months I've averaged about $6,100, so this is really a solid increase. It's been months in the making to get to a decent place where I can fully support myself again, because I only need about $5K a month to live my life comfortably. I'm hoping to keep continuing to make more on these income streams and continue to improve and optimize these. I mean, my goal is really to have 5K a month very consistently and comfortably. Ideally much more, but it's nice, right? Because I have time and location freedom. I can work on days I want to. I can work wherever I want to, but I am working very hard on these things I care about at the same time. So I got to this income basically by pivoting my focus to making higher quality videos instead of just getting as many videos out as I can. And then I was going heavier on my higher earning skills like software. So this just goes to show you that money's on the internet, but you really got to go out there and grab it. You got to be aggressive. You got to motivate yourself and just flat out start. I had a lot of doubts when I quit my job and went my own way. Like I was always asking myself, is this something I can really do? And although it's been up and down, I think one of my biggest personal takeaways has been proving to myself that I can have these good months and I can make it work. So no matter what happens going forward, it's just been huge to prove to myself that it is possible, because I've doubted myself a lot when taking the leap. And I'm sure many watching this who are considering taking the risk and leaving their job, you have those doubts too. And that's completely normal, but eventually you just don't know until you try. So now let's get right into my income streams. Let's start off with YouTube. So I make money in a few ways off of YouTube. We got AdSense, we've got consults, we've got affiliates, and then another new way that I'll get into. Let's start with AdSense. So in August, I made a total of $1,271 on YouTube AdSense alone. This is 3 straight $1,000 months, so it's great to see more of a consistent and pretty high paycheck coming from YouTube. However, it has declined the last 2 months in a row here, and the viral videos that I had a few months ago have been slowing down a bit. I've only uploaded, I believe, 6 videos this month. It's been an average of $41 per day. And YouTube channels are really carried by viral videos. And this is a good and a bad thing. It's bad because you're always chasing that viral hit, but it's a good thing because once you do get one, it's basically passive income. Just breaking down my income per video this month, old videos, ones that I uploaded months ago, were about 45% of my revenue. So YouTube AdSense really is passive income in a way, part of it. Now, I haven't had that huge hit in the last 2 months, so I'm going to be trying again next month and staying consistent, because you really don't know what's going to go viral. All you have to do is keep making high quality videos. So I finally have a new video at my #1 spot after about 11 months of it being my minimum wage to 6 figures video. So that's cool to see, but it just shows you can go a long time without topping your prior best. As of August, I've also reached 1 year on YouTube as well. It's just crazy to see how far we've come, and I'm thankful for the community that we've built here. It's my life's completely different now than it was when I started. So just sometimes you just got to take that leap. I'm enjoying every bit of making these videos and trying out all these things in my life and posting about it. So next, let's move on to my other YouTube income stream. This one's a little bit smaller one, and these are consult calls. So I do 1-hour calls with people who want to get my direct one-on-one help with growing a YouTube channel, building software, using AI, getting clients, stuff like that. And every month I open 6 new consult call slots for anyone who wants to book. And this past month I specifically did 2 more kind of ad hoc ones. One of them was actually in person for someone I knew in real life. So this is my first ever in-person YouTube consult, which was pretty cool to just be in an office again. I did a meeting with a marketing department of a company who wanted to use YouTube to sell their products. So that was a good experience. For August, my total consulting income was $755 here after Stripe fees, and I feel really good about this. I don't really max this income stream out. I really do limit these because other projects are more lucrative for me at the moment. I have some openings over the next 3 weeks for those who are interested in chatting one-on-one, so I'll leave that link in the description. Again, no pressure. So another YouTube income stream, and this one really came out of nowhere, was some voiceover work. So someone reached out to me via email with an opportunity, and we made a deal. So now I'm actually going to be playing a character in an animation as Wyler. So I was paid for my time to do the voiceovers, as well as, to just use me and work directly with me as a character. And this was $339 after fees to do this. So this is an example of one of those opportunities that really came out of nowhere. It's just having a following on YouTube opens up opportunities that you didn't know existed. So it's very fun to do that kind of work, and when things like that happen, and once that animation comes out, I'll let you know. And finally, I have Amazon affiliate links to my recording and gaming setup. I sold about $489 worth of products for a grand total of a huge number, $16 in commission in my pocket. So obviously nothing crazy. But this leaves me with my total YouTube income. Combining all of that is $2,415, which is an all-time high for me. So I'm very happy with this. I like to be in that 2 to 3K a month range for YouTube, and my goal is to keep bringing high-quality content and keep growing this thing. So my next income stream is stock dividends. This is pure 100% passive income, old, reliable. Don't have to do any work to maintain this, so it's always my favorite. So I won't spend too much time here because I have lots of videos breaking down my portfolio and how I obtained it. But for those who don't know, I accumulated a large stock portfolio at my 9-to-5 job just by having a high salary and living frugally, and this pays me monthly dividends. So the total for August was $726. I'm still going strong with my dollar cost average strategy, and I'm definitely going to be investing a few thousand into the markets off of this month's income, and I'm considering cutting some individual stocks to rotate into safer ones. So earlier on in my investing journey, I was buying more individual stocks, and some of these really paid off, like Palantir, but the problem is it's at a crazy high valuation now, and just stocks overall, I'd say, definitely have elevated metrics and high valuations, so I'm playing it cautious, but I'm continuing to dollar cost average. It's business as usual for me. I'm not smart enough to time anything. I'm just being a little more cautious than usual. So my last income stream, and this is the most volatile income stream I have, but it was by far my best month, is freelance software engineering. So basically what I do here is I take what I did at my day job, which was software engineering, and I do it on an independent contract basis. And I really took it to the next level here. This last month, I got paid out $5,520 from 3 clients, one of them smaller, one medium-sized, one big client. And my biggest client paid out about $4,500 for completing 2 milestones. So this was huge. The next one paid about $970 after fees after milestone completion. And the third client paid me about $50 for some small maintenance and copy updates to the website. So to briefly summarize how I got to this point, I basically made an offering, which is software to help your small business save time, make you money. And the 3 current clients I got were either from my network, just reaching out to people I know, or people I've met off of YouTube. I meet with them, I talk about their needs, I split work into milestones, agree on a contract, and then deliver the work for the payment. And this is what's taking up most of my time. And it's pretty lucrative since the demand for software and good AI projects is pretty high right now. The main limiter here is my time. I'm starting to look into some ways to buy my time back as this kind of keeps working. And I'd say that 5 to 7K a month is probably the max here unless I try to scale this thing up or buy my time back. So I'm still kind of thinking through some things in my head here. I might pull in a consultant to help me out, honestly. I think if I got to 7K a month income consistently here, I'd be looking to hire a part-time employee to just get my time back. But I'm not at that point yet because the income's pretty inconsistent. But these are just some of the things I'm thinking about. So that's all my revenue, and now let's get into the costs, which for me are very minimal because I still do everything myself essentially, but I do pay for some software to help me work faster and get my time back. So I pay for ChatGPT Plus and Copilot, basically to code faster. I pay for Adobe Audio Enhancement to just help me save time editing my audio. I pay for Vercel, which is just hosting software projects for my clients. And this month I caved in and bought X Premium. And to be honest, there's nothing else here other than I just wanted the blue check mark. Even though it means nothing now, I got suckered into buying X Premium at a discount. Follow me on X if you haven't already. But anyways, the final costs for this month were about $65 this month, so really nothing crazy. The final total of my income, I guess my profit after deducting these costs, is about $8,596. So this is an all-time high. I'm very happy to see this. It's well above what I'm spending, but I do have some concerns moving forward. So this next month, September, I'm very occupied with my work throughout September and even early October. I got busier with my personal life. I'm planning a wedding, which is taking up lots of time, and I'm sure the guys who are married can attest to that. It's a lot of work to plan a wedding. And I'm currently completing some of the current contracts for my biggest clients right now. So those will likely be done by end of September, which means I'm going to have to go and find more clients for October and November. So that's where stability is a factor. You do the work, then you go find more. Then you do the work, then you go find more. And I'm hoping to develop more of a pipeline for this, because if I don't find enough work, then November and December could be poorer months income-wise. So we're going to see. Here on YouTube, I'm also going to test out a couple new video formats, new thumbnail formats, and I'm hoping you guys will let me know if you like it better, worse. I'm open to feedback. I do feel like I've just been short on time, so I'm going to be looking to build systems and possibly hire out to save me some more time if I can get my income to be more stable. So lots more to come. But there you have it. That's all my income out there so that you can try this out for yourself and just see what it's like. If you made it this far, thank you so much for your support, and I'm glad you like these summaries. It means more to me than you know. If I can do it, you can too. Never give up. Work smarter. Work harder. Thanks for sticking around with me. Have a good rest of your week, and we'll see you in the next one.